When you think they're not paying attention, they obviously are. So the other day, I received something from the fire department. I wasn't sure what it was, but I'm so glad that they sent it to me. It pretty much breaks down the privacy. Privacy, can you imagine? Breaks down the privacy. That your medical is safe with them. Absolutely, it's safe with the fire department. And I'm not talking about the fire department as a whole. I'm talking about piece of shit fucking John Trentonso or Lance Duma or Wesley Meyer. That's what I'm fucking talking about. So we received this paperwork, and it clearly states that, with a court order, with a warrant or a court order, someone could receive your medical records, right? I'm sorry. Did I not get the log activity where the law department requested my son's rescue paperwork from the fire department? Did John Trentonso not have my son's, not in any kind of confidentiality, anything? Did he not have it in an envelope? Now, the envelope, he said that he brought over and he gave to Frank Milos. And then the story changed and he had somebody shred it. And then that story changed again and he shredded it himself. He doesn't remember, what lies he tells. But at this point, we can guarantee that either the law department has it, which that was his story. And then once he talked to Frank Milos, then the story changed. So we get two fucking liars together to come up with some kind of a fucking lie, right? And so, but it's very interesting that this policy was created in 2020. It revised, updated in 2020. I've lived in the city of Pawtucket all my life. This is the first time I'm getting to see this paperwork. And it was sent to me because I recently went in a rescue. Why have I not received this paperwork previously? Is it because of my video? Probably. But what's good about this is not one paragraph in this letter includes giving creepy ass Frank fucking Milos my son's rescue report. Not one paragraph says that City Hall can have my son's medical information. So I know that, you want to make sure that I'm aware and I'm very secure with who has my medical records, my son's medical records, or anybody else that I care about's medical records, right? You want to make sure that I feel comfortable with that. But I don't. Within hours of my mother passing away, Don Grebian was on Facebook sending me a message that he was aware that my mother passed away before anybody in my extended family knew that my mom passed away. So if you don't think your shit is being passed around, This policy means really nothing to me, but there is a very good paragraph in it stating that if I want to know who has accessed it, I can contact the person that's in charge. Now, I don't think that this person that's in charge had anything to do with Creepy Milo's lying Trenton Zoe, Lance Dumont, or anything like that. I don't think that the person that's in charge of this paperwork or medical files had anything to do with it. But it's a very interesting paper that I've never seen in my life. Never have they supplied any kind of a policy and procedure about HIPAA, about private medical information and how they keep it under lock and key. I'm still looking for the court order that gave Frank Milos' office permission to request my son's file twice. To this day, I don't know where it is. Trenton Zoe said that he gave it to Frank Milos, but after speaking with Frank Milos, he changed his story. Changed it. Had somebody shred it. He shredded it. He shoved it up his fucking ass. Something happened. Maybe it's with all the stolen stuff that he steals from the fire department. I don't know. I mean, I hear that he takes a lot of shit home. Maybe we should be looking at that as well. Maybe it's with the stuff that he takes home from the fire department. Could be. Could very well be. But it's a very interesting policy that I've never seen before. And it only came to me after I put a video out about how uncomfortable I am living in the city of Pawtucket with these assholes accessing private medical information. And again, it's not the guy that is in charge of this. We've talked to the state about it. We're moving forward with it. You know, once we find out, you know, because the question is, am I not supposed to be asking where the warrant or the subpoena or court order is? No. This paperwork tells me that Frank Milos should not have the rescue paperwork. But yet his office requested it twice. There's the same kind of a policy with the medical examiner's office. And Frank Milos shouldn't have his autopsy either. But when you have creepy people that hold these positions, this is what you get. This is totally what you get.